My name is Burdon, and I'm a Sodexo intern working with Ava. So today I'm here to talk about personal hygiene, and you guys know about this, and protective equipment, personal protective equipment. So I do have a handout for you guys, if you can pass and take one, that I'll be going over. And like I said, we're going to be doing a little activity, so I will need a volunteer, and I'll ask once the time comes. But first we'll go over the handout, so I'll just wait until everyone grabs one. But just while we're handing that out, if you could tell me your name and then maybe how long you've been working for the school or working at a different school, because some of you might be new, just so I have an idea of who you are. So,
my name is Anita, and I've been with Food Services for 9 years.
Okay.
I'm June Bishop, and I've been with the City of Middletown for 10 years.
I'm Sally Warzeka, and that'll include 6 years. 6 years.
Okay.
I'm Antoinette Cardell, and I've been with them over 20 years.
Wow.
Amy Gagne, I've been in food services with Middletown for 13 years.
And my name is Patty Tuckey, and I've been with the service itself for 13 years.
Wow.
My name is Elizabeth Canzoni. I've been with Food Services for 16 years.
Okay.
My name is Ellen Quadrarola, and I've been with Food Services for 11 years.
Wow. Okay. So all of you have been in that for a while. Wow. Okay. So first I'm going to start with hand washing, and that's the purpose of the black light today. And this is usually used to show how much bacteria is on your hands. It's just pretend, but after you wash, how much had came off and see what spots you missed. So first, you all know, and this is very basic, so this is just something for you to take home, but you do want to wet your hands, you'll lather them with soap, and then you're going to scrub. And the purpose of this is 20 seconds, it has to be. So you do not want to be scrubbing a quick scrub. You want to try and count if you can, or at least 20 seconds. And you will rinse well, and then you will dry your hands, usually with paper towel, or if you guys have the air dryer, which you know. Remember, one thing is that hand washing is better than hand sanitizer. People get confused because they think hand sanitizer is better, but really it kills all the good bacteria on the hands. And if your hands are dirty, it's not going to clean them. If they have oil on them or they have dirt, it kind of just spreads that dirt around and it doesn't do anything. So you do want to remember soap and water is the best. And you guys know, working in the kitchen, you should all be using soap and water and not using the hand sanitizer. Unless your hands are not dirty and it's like, you know, quick, grab it and go. Also, it's important to kill bacteria. That's why we wash our hands. And you should all have, does everybody have something above their sink that tells you about hand washing in your kitchen? Okay. If you don't, or if it ripped down or something, we can get you a new one, so let us know. And also, with hand washing, gloves are really important, we know, but you have to change them frequently. So some people think they can wear gloves the whole time, maybe just during serving, but if you get something on them, you don't want to go touch something else. So you want to change your gloves. You're supposed to wash in between and then put new gloves on, so that's just important to keep in mind, because sometimes people are watching you, so you do want to be demonstrating, you know, the proper technique. And also, I'm going to just talk about personal protective equipment. So I listed some here that you guys might have, because I know everyone might have more, some might have more, some might have less. But you should wear a cutting glove when you're cutting. Does everyone do that here, or do you sometimes, or do you even have one? Does everyone have one?
We do.
Yes. Okay. And again, wearing mitts, oven mitts, when taking out hot items as well, for preventing burns. Wearing hairnets. I have seen most of you wear hairnets when me and Ava come to visit. And even an apron, which isn't really that necessary, but if you don't want to get your clothes dirty, that would help. And it gives you another layer. And also gloves I've seen you wear, but disposable gloves are important. So you do want to keep the place clean and safe, which when I visited, I've seen that you guys do that. You're very good at that. And also, you do want to make sure if someone is to come in, that kitchen is what that looks like every day. So not one day it's nice and the next day it's, you know, you're not using the right technique, because someone can just pop in at any time. So you do want to remember that. And I think that's always something people forget, because you're in your normal routine, so just keep that in mind. So if you need any of this equipment, Ava, we can get you gloves, if you don't have an apron, if you want one, oven mitt, and especially I wanted to talk about shoes. Do you guys all wear non-slip shoes?
Mhm.
You do? You don't have to. So I was just wondering how many of you do. Sneakers. So that's another thing. If you do wear non-slip, that's great. And that's important too because you never know. But I know it's not required, Ava informed me. For Sodexo, if you work for Sodexo it is, but you guys don't have to. So if you do want a pair of those as well, or you should maybe buy a pair if you feel comfortable. But if not, you can wear sneakers, that's fine. So just, yeah, but keeping that in mind, those shoes are also important to have. And I'm gonna do the activity now, so that's it. So you guys can take that with you and just kind of reinforcing what you already know. All right, so who's gonna be my lucky volunteer? This is very simple. I have to shut off the light, but somebody needs to put this on their hands.
Oh,
You're gonna be it? All right, thank you. And you will have to get up and wash your hands and go to the bathroom and wash your hands. Are you gonna be able to do that?
Yeah. Before or after you put me on?
So you put it on, just rub it on, and rub it everywhere on your hands, everywhere you can. Okay?
Between the.
But yeah, between everywhere. And you might have to get up, June, because I don't have enough plugs here that are closed.
What is it that you put on my hands?
It's glow germ, so everyone's gonna
Come move
see.
in there so you see
Yeah,
our
sorry,
hands.
the hands are.
Thank
I think we can see
Glad I
it
didn't volunteer.
if we need more.
Yeah, nobody knows where your hands have been. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can kind of see it, but maybe I'll shut off the light. Oh, it doesn't even make a difference. Can you see? Okay. Can you guys see a little bit? I know it's hard because we're over here in the dark. But see the white stuff on her hands?
Germs.
That's gonna represent germs. That's what we're just saying. Here we go.
That's a lot.
And I wash my hands.
So now, June, if you don't mind washing your hands
No, I don't mind.
and then coming
Bathroom's
back.
right around the corner.
I didn't see.
Oh, you didn't see.
Rub those suckers if I were you.
See them there?
Yeah.
So you're gonna wash your hands,
Right, that's the song.
and then we'll try this
And
again.
I'm gonna sing happy birthday.
Say happy birthday or 20 seconds.
1,000
We're trusting her that she's gonna do the right technique,
Okay.
and then we'll see.
Happy birthday.
We'll see what happens. So we'll just wait for her. So while I'm waiting, I'll just ask. I'll just let you guys tell me some things maybe you've seen. It doesn't have to be in your workplace, but have you seen going into anyone else's kitchen, maybe improper technique or things missing?
Restaurant.
Maybe not in this field, maybe not here in Middletown, but
At a
anywhere.
restaurant?
At a restaurant, anywhere, yeah. Have you ever experienced anything like that?
Yes,
No
he picked
gloves.
his nose. I walked right out. It was
Where?
a Chinese restaurant. I walked right out. I couldn't say a word. I just
Yeah.
walked
Did you
right
say
out.
a word?
No,
I
I
wouldn't have
didn't.
been able to
I
shut
was-
up.
Is this gonna be bloopers?
I know.
No, Stop and Shop in Deli. There's a girl that she has her hair in a ponytail, but it's very flared out. And she goes to get like a buffalo chicken or a ham or a turkey. And she carries it up here and then she's turning her head and her hair is constant. And I have said it, I reported her like twice. It's disgusting.
That is. I'm just curious because I know when I went with a friend, she's allergic to shrimp, and we had. I think there was a little bit of a language barrier, so we weren't trusting these people at all because they made us not feel confident. So I said to her, I'm like, don't. They didn't seem like they understood. You know, she has shrimp allergy. She has shrimp allergy. So we were like, we can't eat here because it was just too risky. And I was just curious if you guys ever experienced that.
I got one. A long time ago when I used to waitress, the person ordered a big stuffed lobster, and inside the stuffing found a Band-Aid.
Oh, that's the worst.
Isn't that
Or
horrible?
a fake nail. If you find a fake nail.
I can
Isn't
hear
that
talk
gross?
about this kind of stuff.
All right, well, I was just curious because I
That was nasty. I felt so bad.
Or we don't know
Did
why
you
that all
be able to get back in?
Yep, she's coming.
It's
Here she is.
She's just rubbing her. Look at she doesn't even want to touch the door yet.
I didn't want to touch the doorknob.
All right,
You brought your paper
with you.
so let's see if she did a good job.
No.
Because we'll be able to see it. And other side. You don't sound. Oh, I just see a couple, but that's it. Perfect.
there?
Just a little. Perfect. So she had like, it was all gone. So that's demonstrating hand washing. She had nothing on.
I didn't know whether or not to do the cha-cha-cha.
Great job, June. Thank you. Thank
And they
you.
would have wondered in the executive offices if they heard you.
So that's all I have for you. So I hope you learned something. And